Probably Jalen Hurts.
Stop.
Probably Brock Purdy.
Final four. UConn is playing Illinois tomorrow.
Jarvis Landry too.
Jarvis Landry does throw a better ball.
He does have a cannon.
He does throw a better ball than Jalen
Who do you have winning tomorrow between UConn and Illinois?
Oh, I got UConn, man. I hate UConn, but UConn's gonna.
Braylon Mullins!
They're gonna pull it out, man. I
So, do you want to repeat your pick? I might post it anyway.
Yeah, no, I've actually changed heart about the final, so just scrap that. Yeah.
Go ahead then.
Yeah, so for this game, this one I'm going to go UConn. I can't bet against Dan Hurley.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think UConn can beat Arizona. I don't. But I think they could beat Michigan if Michigan makes it out of this next game, and I think UConn can win the whole thing if that's the path. And I can't bet against Dan Hurley in this tournament. Like, I just can't. Like, he's been elite. This 4-year stretch, he's been to 3 Final Fours in 4 years. Like I've told you the analogy, like, you don't bet against Mahomes. You don't bet against Tom Brady. You don't bet against Dan Hurley.
Yeah.
And I just won't against the Illinois team who it's not perfect. Like, they have... You're going to see...
But not perfect.
You're going to see UConn's offense look very elite in this next game, and I think you're going to see a big game from Solo Ball. Yeah, I think their perimeter scoring is going to look much better. I think Silas DeMar is going to look much better as a scorer.
They can't shoot any worse. They
can't shoot any worse.
I think what makes a good team is when you can win the ugly ones.
Yeah.
And to shoot 1 for 18 at one point against Duke, who I feel like is easily one of the best teams in the country, and to come out and win that game. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of think that they're gonna win the whole thing.
That's
I think
not
it's
crazy
hard.
at all.
I think it's hard to beat Arizona because I think Arizona's just so good right now.
Yeah.
But I think if any team's able to do it, it's gonna be that UConn team. I would love to see them have a good shooting night because a lot of those shots they're shooting against Duke were open, good looks.
And it's guys who can make shots. Solo Ball can make shots. Caravan is the most winningest player in UConn history.
Oh my God.
Braylon Mullins, like, he's
lottery pick.
These guys are like, I mean, I just feel like it's so hard to. And then I really watched that Duke game start to finish, and I love the way that they just played basketball. They threw it inside because the shot wasn't falling, and they're dominating inside, and then. If the shot was falling, I think they probably could beat Duke by 20.
I said the same thing.
I mean,
the same thing.
Going into this year with the Final Four, you'd look at the roster and you'd probably say, at all these teams, other than Illinois, out of the, if you go Arizona, Michigan, UConn, even right now, you'd probably say Tarish Reed is the worst big out of both of these teams. That's not the case right now.
No, it's not.
He's playing at an elite level, and he's playing better than any big in the country right now.
Yeah, it's fine. Chase, who you got?
I'm not gonna lie. If you would have asked me up to any point during this day, after the Duke game, I would have said UConn. But I don't know what it is. Something about Illinois right now. It's just like
I like it.
It's like honest. It's like shining at me, and I say this.
Yeah.
I listen. I'm not the one to think. I'm not the one to think Dan Hurley isn't probably the greatest to ever do it. I think if he wins it, he might be the greatest basketball coach of all time if he wins it. But I'm not gonna lie. This Illinois team is just like they show fight. I mean, they're so deep. I mean, they're the best offense we've ever seen in college basketball. Yeah, you got Stojakovic
coming
off the bench, giving 16 off 2 missed shots. You got him beating Houston. You got him like playing down the line. You got Kyron Boswell, an older guy, a vet guy. I mean, they're bigs, like 3-footers, 2-footers. They're all like they compete at every level. Wagler is playing. Like one of the
top 7 pick.
Top 7 pick. Playing like one of the best players in March right now.
Yeah.
And I think UConn, like we've seen against Duke, I think they still struggle to score the ball. And I think those struggles are gonna show. Especially like I think Duke's a like amazing fundamental, like, they're drilled in well.
Yeah.
I think Illinois just has better pieces. Like I think Duke's roster wasn't great. I think Illinois' roster is great.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
And I think if like you get a good game from Illinois, I think a good Illinois game is better than a good UConn game.
Yeah, so you have the opportunity right now to be an all-time legend on the Gym podcast because playing the lone wolf is a dangerous game. But
absolutely
if you and I honestly do think Illinois, and I think we all do.
Punch chance.
Illinois definitely has a punch chance.
No, more than punch
I would say it's a 55-45 type of deal.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to go with UConn. Just once again, first off, they have guys that have literally been here before.
Like, Caravan is about to have a game after the crap he just pulled last game.
And it's just, I cannot pick against Dan Hurley. Like, you said the same thing. I just can't do it. Right now, I can't do it because I know that Illinois, as great as they are, and they are a great offensive basketball team. With Stojakovic is probably, I think, one of the most slept on players in college basketball right now.
He's the best bench player left.
And one of the best drivers in college basketball. And my concern, even though Stojakovic and Wagler don't play like they're young, and Stojakovic really isn't young, but I think that the moment can get to them in ways that they haven't seen before. And I think Wagler can have some big problems tomorrow against Uconn, against some of those perimeter defenders. So that's what I worry about, because when I look at Uconn and their perimeter guys, it's not really a high ceiling, low floor type of thing. It's more of just like those guys are even killed and you know what you're going to get. So that's why I look at Uconn, and it's just a safer pick. But I do love that you just picked Illinois, because once again, you have the opportunity to.
Trust me, it hurts. I'm not going to lie. Because I love Dan Hurley. Like, I love his energy, his intensity, like his scheme.
Who wouldn't want to play for him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's so amazing. I do think, like, when it's all said and done, like, I could see him winning 2 or 3 more national championships. Like, I think he's that good. I think, like, every year, like, he may not go get number 1, number 2, number 3 on the ESPN Top 100. He said he don't even look at that list. And, like, it shows, because he gets guys that he knows is going to play good.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I'm falling in love with this Illinois team.
Yeah.
That's fair.
My fault. Blanked. Real quick, I didn't want to talk about this, though. Michigan, Arizona, we're about to talk about. And
best game of the year.
I'm just going to come out and say it, because I don't really care at this point. I didn't know before this that Michigan fans were so just annoying as hell. I don't know what it is, and we've got a lot of comments. Last week we predicted Michigan to win the game, and
Arizona to win the game.
No, Michigan. We predicted Michigan to beat Tennessee, and the comments are like, "Oh, but we said it was gonna be a close game." It's like, oh, I don't know what y'all were talking about this game. Michigan, bro, from the bottom of my heart, and I'll start this off. I hope y'all lose, bro. I really do. This is not even about my pick right now. I really hope y'all get dog walked. I really don't even want to see y'all put up a fight. And my struggle is the fact that y'all are actually a good basketball team. I actually do like watching y'all play. I love Yaxel. I love Elliott, the way they control Ademara, just one of the best paint protectors in the nation, if not the best. And obviously the other big, they have Johnson. Guys. The guards they have, whether it's
Trey McKinney,
the guy who played at Prolific Prep, I forgot his name, Burnett.
Lamar.
And then
Trey McKinney.
Is that number 1?
Yeah.
And then number 11, I forgot what his name is. He's a baller as well. So they have guys. But I'm gonna go with Arizona, because when I watch Arizona, I feel like I'm watching the best team in college basketball, and it's just as simple as that. The way they can literally do everything on the court, the intensity they play with. Yeah, I'm gonna just go straight up with Arizona right now, and I do hope they win. And Michigan, boy, I will have a blast if y'all lose.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's how we feel with you in Philly and OKC. I hope you know that's exactly word for word how we feel.
Especially OKC. But go ahead, no, sorry.
I really like Arizona, man. I really like Arizona. Michigan, I love. It's gonna be a close game.
It is.
It's game of the year.
This is the natty.
I'm talking 5 points.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that people are saying that. Because
I think it's I'm not gonna say it's the natty. It's the 2 best teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two best teams.
It's the 2 best teams in college basketball through this entire year. And to be honest, in the last 10 to 15 years, you can't find me a more highly anticipated game. A more
UNC played Duke a couple years ago.
Yeah, and UNC was an 8 seed. It wasn't the same.
Well, you said highly
It's
anticipated.
still UNC Duke though.
It's UNC Duke, but I'm saying we've never.
As far as talent,
we haven't seen 2 teams this good go against each other in college basketball in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Carson, who you got?
First of all, I want to say, I love this Michigan team. I love this Arizona team. But watching this Arizona team, I don't know where they're weak at. I feel like everyone that steps on the court throughout that game is going to do something great.
Yeah.
Jaden Bradley's playing out of his mind. Braden Burr is out of his mind. What Koa Pett did that last game, I mean, oh my gosh, he just took over the game.
I'm tired of seeing him in the teens on draft
he
boards.
is
He just took over the game, and I feel like everyone through that 1 through 5, 1 through 3, 1 through 7, they can all do that, and that's why I'm gonna pick them because I just feel like they have those role players that just step up when the time is needed.
I'm also gonna agree with you 4. I think they've been the best team throughout the whole year. I think watching the Big 12 tournament, big games, like I just think like they have stunts to where like against Purdue, like I was high on Purdue. Obviously not to be Arizona, but I was still high on Purdue. I like Braden Smith. Just like the way they like late games, late stretches where you just can't score against them. Where like every missed shot, every turnover, like they're scoring on, they're capitalizing. Jaden Bradley, senior guard, like he knows the game. He knows we're struggling right now. Let me go get to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and what Carson brought up, which I thought was big. Kobe, I mean, like I feel like he's been cruising since probably like the first week of college basketball. Yeah. And like he was like, you know what? My team's struggling. I got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna score the ball until another grown man says I'm gonna stop you, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I said at the beginning of the year, I think he has flashes of Paulo. Like I like that. I think the fact that he's your third, maybe second, maybe fourth best player on your Arizona team, that he's your fourth best player, like it's insane. I think this Arizona team is super good. Like I think again they have flashes where like they're like team ship and like just X and O's looks as good as Duke. Yes. Or like their shooting looks as good as anyone in the country.
It kind of reminds me of that Pacers team that we just seen go to the finals, where everyone on 1 through 5 is just like you could say that's the best player on the team.
No, that's very true. I agree with that. It's the role they play and how well they execute it. And by the way, quick stat before Gavin goes. If this Arizona team does win the national championship, they will have 38 wins, which is as much as anybody in history other than the Kentucky team with Anthony Davis. And that Kentucky team with Anthony Davis was problematic to say the least. So, Gav, who do you have winning this game?
Yeah, I know if y'all seen the earlier video, I've had to change it.
What a great switch up.
I really thought about this. This is my favorite sport. Like, I really took a deep dive before I just pick a team. Arizona has been the most consistent team. They have consistently been the best team all year. Michigan has been, for the most part, consistent, but they've had, Wisconsin,
Purdue.
You know what I mean?
Purdue.
Yeah. And those are all elite offensive performances.
Absolutely.
You beat them, you got to beat them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Arizona, I'll say this. If they win this game, they got to win it in a fashion that they haven't won it all year, in my personal opinion. Arizona takes the least amount of threes in the NCAA of high major teams. They make the least. Three-pointers is only 20% of their offense. Quite frankly, it would only work in college basketball, the style that Tommy Lloyd has played. They dominate the paint. Krivas, Colpe, Burries can slash, Bradley can slash. This Michigan team and this Michigan front court is huge.
Yeah.
And I think they're not just talented, as good as Hurley is. I think in the next 10 years, Dusty May will have something to say about who's the best coach in the sport. I truly do. I mean, he got to a Final Four with FAU.
Yeah. And got all those guys to great spots.
Exactly. So, when you have Ade Mara, Morez Johnson Jr., and you have Yaxel Lindenborg as your 3 through 5 with no defensive 3 seconds.
I hate that they're so good, bro.
More than 20% of their offense is going to have to come from the three-point line in this game.
Yeah.
And Michigan's the complete opposite. They're running gun. They're, high ceiling. They guard.
They do guard.
They guard.
I would say the perimeter-wise, they might guard better than
Yes,
Arizona.
their defense is ridiculous. And I think this game is going to come down to, weirdly, Delorso. What do you do coming off the bench? You're going to hit some threes. Burries. Can you knock down some threes? This is going to be – and that's going to be the key to this game. Because with no defensive 3 seconds in college basketball, and you have a 7'4" big man, and you have a 6'11" big man who was at Illinois last year, and you have the number one small forward, power forward in the portal, and Yaxel Lindenborg, who's going to be a lottery pick, I would assume they are going to make Bradley hit threes. They're going to make these guys take 3-point jumpers. And that's why I'm going to go with Michigan. I like the ceiling of Michigan over any team in the country. I think Arizona's been consistently the best, but I like the ceiling of Michigan. So give me Michigan to win this game, and give me Michigan to go win the national championship.
Wow.
So
You're betting against Hurley?
I'm betting.
I will say
they gotta be.
When you do watch Michigan and Arizona, these two teams, bro, it is just like they are levels above the other two teams,
including Duke. I'm sorry to say it.
Yeah, in a one game scenario, anything can happen. And Illinois and Uconn are both good enough to make anything happen at any time
because of Illinois' offense, and Hurley can just control the pace and everything.
Exactly. But when you watch Arizona and Michigan, bro, I would say that either one of these teams, you drop them in different years. I think who won last year?
Florida.
Florida was a good ass team last year.
They had the best front court.
Walter, my God.
Yeah, that was.
But like they beat that Kansas team that beat UNC.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the only thing I think is throwing me off with this Michigan and Arizona. I think Michigan's gonna struggle to score the ball. Like I think they're like obviously like they're super big. You know, like they can
that's
get out
another
and run.
fair take.
I just don't think like Arizona. Like I think they value the ball. I think they're gonna get good shots. Like even though like they can't get to the rim as much, like I think they're still gonna get great shots. And I think it's gonna slow down Michigan's pace to the point where they have to like, hey, we gotta get in a set. And I don't think Michigan can like I think they can score in sets, but I don't think they're as efficient when they can't get up and down the floor.
Yeah. And another thing is, I like Michigan in this game. They got the best player.
Elliot Cadeau.
No, we didn't say
Yaxel Lindenborg. I saw it against Duke. Even though they lost, I saw it against Duke early. I saw it last game against Tennessee, and I've seen it in flashes multiple times this year. His ability to get out and run on the fast break, to get to the rim and be a slasher, and right now he's knocking down recently about 40% of his threes, catch and shoot a little bit over that actually. He can flip a switch and take over a game.
Yeah.
And go on his own 8-0 run.
See, and I agree with that. I just hope that shit don't happen, bro. I hate Yaxel so. No, I'm not gonna say I hate. I actually love Yaxel. He's a cocky ass guy
that needs media training.
He needs humbling too. But I actually do love Yaxel. I think he's Dominican as well, so you know.
I need him to go to the Hornets.
Yeah, he's a great player.
I would love him on the Hornets.
Well, I don't think the Hornets can have that.
They can.
No, they switched the culture. They switched the culture.
LaMelo,
oh yeah, that's a bad character.
RCB.
Charlotte's bad enough as it is, bro. You're on a good track with Con.
Like, Charlotte needs a reality show.
Yeah, Cole Pete is the pick.
I think if you add what's his name.
So Cole Pete, actually you pick Cole Pete.
Yes, because bro, it seriously is a character thing, bro.
Yeah,
it like
it really
you're on the right track with picking Con.
Like, you see the stuff with Ant and Jaden Ivey, like you're gonna have to you're gonna have to sit all them down and like,
hey, let's calm down with Ant. I don't want to throw him in that category.
Of what?
He's in that
Guys,
category. He's deep in that category.